Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we've traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
If you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Julie Andrews is the goddess of musical theater for me. But you can't get too stuck in trying to be her or do what she did. But the material is so good that if you show up fully in the material, then it's there for you.
She's just a bundle of rags.
When will you learn to look past what you see? Feed the birds, that's what she cries. While overhead, her birds fill the sky.
The play is a little bit different than the movie, so even if you do know the movie inside and out, you're gonna find some differences in the musical for sure.
Oh, Michael, you must be careful. The room was a bit excited to see me back, and you never know what might happen around a fireplace.
I don't think that Mary is of the earth, so I think that's how I approach it. She's just not quite from this plane. That's really fun to play.
Mary Poppins, would you be so good as to explain?
First of all, I would like to make one thing clear.
Yes?
I never explain anything.
Oh, I play the father. I play George Banks, and he's a very interesting character who goes on quite a journey. It's a little gradual, but you get to see the walls that he has built up in front of him. You get to see them gradually crack before they come down through a number of scenes, and there's a beautiful scene with the children that I love.
There was no time for hugs and kisses and all that soppy nonsense. What's the matter?
Poor Daddy.
Poor?
The play's interesting because unlike the movie, it draws from the books a lot more. So you really get a lot of the background on how Mr. Banks came to be who he is, what has led him to believe that this is the proper way to be a father.
Illusions may shatter, but memories stay. The things that really matter, I lost on the way.
There is a lot of humanity in Mr. Banks. The reason he does what is expected of him is because he does want to do the right thing. And that's very important to him, what's expected. My favorite moment that I can tell the public is Step in Time. I mean, it's just a show-stopping, it's crazy. And who doesn't love chimney sweeps tap dancing?
But this time they're not being naughty. I'm afraid I've made them unhappy. I'm afraid I've made everyone unhappy.
Mrs. Banks is a bit flustered by sort of having to take care of children and run a house and sort of live in this society and be a socialite and throw parties, and she's just having a hard time juggling it all, which I think every mother can relate to, right?
These are the treats from which children recoil, the lessons I'm going to teach.
I enjoy the moment Mary Poppins disappears and Mrs. Banks again is in need of a nanny. So she thinks it's a good idea to bring back George's old nanny, who he was always raving about.
Being Mrs. Banks, it's easy to forget the way I felt that summer's day, the day that we first met.
As a wife and a mother in my real life, I feel like every day this is such a great reminder. The most important thing is our family.
Don't interrupt when someone is barking.
Chris and Katherine are wonderful, and we've had a lot of fun in this process, kind of finding our relationship together.
When she pulls the stuff out of the bag, I think it's just so cool. I mean, we know what's happening, but it's just awesome. Like to see things and yeah, it's pretty cool. Practically perfect. We hope you'll stay. Perfect Nanny. Yeah, it's a great song. I'm so happy they added that in, and it really kind of just sums up Mary Poppins and who she is. So.
Super. Callie. Fragilistic. Expialidocious.
I like supercal.
We spell it like a lot in that song, like 5
And
times.
Mary
so.
Poppins says it backwards.
Says it backwards, and yeah. SUPERCALISTICEXPIALID.
There we go! Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.